These are the remains of Hanso Devi's life, a bed perched on top of rubble that was once home to her 9 family members. Since I've come to Delhi, this is the only thing we have, this hut. Not anymore. Bulldozers leveled their hut along with hundreds of others because the government says it needs this land to build a road as the city prepares to welcome thousands of international visitors for the Commonwealth Games in 2010. This is how we are abused over years, she says. We're like picked up and thrown away. But the government points out these buildings were illegal and the hundreds of tenants squatters on government land. The mayor of Delhi says the government is simply adhering to its master plan to clean up the city, which includes demolishing slums and relocating some residents to proper housing. But the mayor says these residents don't meet the government relocation requirements.
If they are encroached, you see they have encroached on the specific project lands, then there will be no notice, no relocation projects for them.
In Delhi alone, the government estimates about 3 million people live in slums. For those who do qualify for relocation, the mayor says the city is in the process of building 100,000 apartments. Critics say that's nowhere near enough. What will that do to this population of people who are already completely destitute?
Marginalize them further, they'll be pushed to the brink. And eventually, I think what the planners are doing, they're not realizing they're building up a pool of violence.
To an outsider, this might not look like much, but to the families who've lived here for decades, this was everything. They have everything here, their temples, their businesses, and their homes. Now it's been wiped out, and some say they have nowhere to go. Which explains why 2 days after the demolition, you still see scenes of family life amidst the rubble. A mother cooking for her family, a 90-year-old woman with a walker sitting on her bed, and someone's pet waiting for its owner to return. As night falls, the Devis find themselves facing another night in the open with nothing to keep them warm but a fire and each other. Sarah Seidner, CNN, New Delhi.